It's the home of the Suns here in Phoenix, Arizona, as 2K Sports brings you today's live action from the U.S. Airways Center. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Take a look at the Pistons. Well, they are on top of their game right now, and guys, on top of the league, the best record in both conferences.
This team has already played well, and it really believes that it can get business taken care of on the road, too. So they don't have any worries when they go away from home.
Not yet, anyway. But, you know, that could change if the first few games on this trip don't go according to plan. And you know how it is, Clark. I mean, you can get on a bad roll very easily, especially on the road.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Monroe and Drummond there inside. And it's the dude, then it's Matthews, and it's Dinwiddie in at the one. Here's the dude in the game against Orlando. Very impressive. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Now here's Bledsoe. The pass to Warren. And Wright kicks to Warren. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Grizzlies.
That game really got out of control for them. And, you know, when the lead got big, it seemed like they just mailed it in. That was the disappointing part.
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, until their mindset improves, Steve, that's exactly what's going to happen to them against better teams in the league.
That's his first personal foul.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw tonight.
Well, you got to like the free throw shooting from this club all season long. They're shooting 81%. Those are impressive numbers.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Now here's Bledsoe, averaging 14 points a game. Right wing. They double him with Matthews, and there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Harper kicks to Bledsoe. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a three. Harper, no good. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Chan. From deep. No good. On defense, Detroit. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
Yeah, that was an easy one. And the reason was that, remember, they shot the lights out in that game. Their shooting percentage was off the charts.
Harper's shot's good.
Also, weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Chan. Tries again. Here's Monroe. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. They set the screen. Bledsoe against Matthews. Bledsoe passes to Harper. Oh, that's blocked. Here's the dude. Puts up the baby hook. But a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Bledsoe outside. Outside Harper, trying to find Wright. He's got it now. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And the wide open shot from Warren. No good from outside. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Drummond. Drummond with a screen on Harper. Back to Drummond. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
Well, not the best statistic for him. I mean, his performance at the line, of course, very low numbers.
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just one season, I think it's been remarkable.
And both free throws good for Drummond. Suns trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's the dude, averaging 30 points per contest. From 18 feet away, and he connects with the jumper. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, well, now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Randy Whitman. Doris?
We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they look. Really strong and together.
Yeah, and very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look.
Warren with the ball. Now guarded by Chan. Harper pushes to right. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. A different look here for Detroit.
Substitution.
1:35 left here in the first quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Len. Misses off the left iron.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
And he gets it to go.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. His main message to the guys was to keep the tempo from getting too frenetic, saying, quote, let's take our time with the ball, find our good shots, and don't be afraid to use all 24 seconds of the shot clock. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Len. Dishes it to Teletovic. Passes it to Knight. Len sets a screen for Knight. Out to the wing. They need this one. The shot no good.
Steve, they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, it's impressive, too. Clark's already gotten a +5 margin in the rebound column. Now, defensively, they have to pick up the intensity and close out on shooters.
Steve, you're right. I mean, they're getting picked apart out there, and the intensity on D's got to pick up as well. I mean, you can't have it on cruise control on defense.
Here's Knight following the basket by Rodney Stuckey. Teletovich's shot is good. Teletovic just got his first 3 points of the game.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but, you know, the defense still needs to keep an eye on it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The pass to Wolf. Again, the Pistons score.
Very well done that time. Found the best look possible.
Now, here is Knight. He's guarded closely. There's the three. Here's Len, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Len's got his first 2 points.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up?
Oh, he knocks it in, a beautiful buzzer beater.
Just in time.
Oh, a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How did he get that to go down?
A nice release and some good concentration as well, but the biggest thing about that, a whole lot of luck.